Hello once again, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again this week. I'm kind of frustrated because I tried to record video again this week, and at this point, I'm just feeling like the universe does not want me to record video. Unfortunately, no video again this week. Maybe next week I'll have a better idea. Maybe not. I don't know. Like I said last week, who knows what's going to happen. But thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for tuning back in. Regardless, hopefully you enjoy this week's episode. I'm hanging out with my dear friend Ryan Sitkowski, who is my stage partner on the opposite side playing guitar. So it was nice to get a little chat with him and see what he's doing and see how he's living during our off time. So like I said, hope you guys enjoy. Thank you again for listening, and hopefully we'll see you next week. This is episode number 5. Well, here we are.
I was just going to say.
In your basement.
In my basement. My humble abode.
Well, thanks for doing this.
Yeah. Here we are. Let's do it.
We're doing it right now. It's live. It's alive. It's on the airwaves right now.
Oh, shit.
People are watching. Hopefully.
For real?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
I sent it out.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it's on YouTube Live.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I could send it through Twitch.
You could.
How would I do that?
I don't know.
You're the Twitch master. You tell me.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to open a lot of shit that you don't have.
So I wouldn't be able to run it.
Not right now. No. You need like broadcast software. You need a Twitch account, first of all.
Okay. So you're learning from the big dogs.
Yeah, sure.
How many subscribers are you at?
Like 120.
Damn.
Yeah.
120 people just
hanging out.
Are those people consecutively watching you?
I don't think, because I stream at different times of the day and my schedule's never consecutive. So it's usually like I'm around like 75 like consecutive viewers. So it just depends on the time, and like of course like Ninja and all those dudes are raking in like hundreds of thousands of viewers. So it's really competitive.
Yeah, I'm sure, especially now it is with how popular it's becoming.
Especially playing Fortnite. You gotta, like, if you're gonna stream like during the day, you can't play that.
Really?
I mean, at a lower level, you're not gonna really gain that many viewers from playing a game that everybody's watching somebody else play.
That's true. So then what do you do? Just play something else?
Yeah. I mean, you could play it, but I don't think, I mean, at the rate it is now, I think people are sick of watching me play it, at least.
Have you been playing other stuff?
Yeah. Like Overwatch,
Okay.
Call of Duty, just typical like first person shooters and stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. The thing about streaming is that you have to do it constantly.
If you want to keep building your platform, you need a schedule, first of all. And I definitely don't have that at the moment, because I don't know. I hate having to just follow this set schedule every day. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do next. So I want to just keep it available. Like if I want to go out and skate or something, I'm just going to do it. I don't want to be like, oh shit, I have to be back at my house at 2:00 to do a stream for 6 hours, you know?
It kind of takes away from, I think, just having like you said, the freedom, but it also takes away, I think, the fun of it.
It does, to a point, yeah.
It makes you feel like it's work.
Yeah, I have to go play these games. But it's not, then again, it's not at the point where it's like I'm expected to play a certain game or play at a certain level or anything. Like I'm new, I'm not that good. So it's like I could still kind of do whatever I want on my stream. But I need a schedule regardless. I mean, if anybody wants to further the stream, they need to have something for the kids to look forward to.
But don't you feel like the bigger streamers have kind of more freedom because anytime they go on, people are going to watch no matter what?
In a sense, yeah, but at the same time, they stream like 10 hours a day.
Oh shit.
Like Ninja streams like he has his day and night stream, and it's like 8 hours each one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's playing video games for 16 hours a day, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, but look at how much money he's making.
I mean,
he's making like 500,000 a month or whatever, and something crazy.
It's just nuts, man. I can't imagine just pulling in that kind of money just playing video games.
I couldn't imagine just pulling in that kind of money.
Well, yeah, that too. But I just wonder, like we were just talking about, if that ever feels like work to him, or if that's just kind of, this is what I do. I'm just gonna play video games all day because that's what I do.
I think he still enjoys it.
Mm-hmm.
He always seems like he's having fun and shit. I mean, I'm sure there's some that don't feel that way.
I'm sure that there's days that he's like, shit, I don't want to do this right now, but I have to.
Yeah, definitely.
Same thing with everything.
Yeah, everybody feels that way about obligations.
Yeah. Even we feel that way.
Yeah. Sometimes, before the show, we're just like, fuck, I don't want to do this right now.
Yep. It's so weird because back when I was growing up and all I wanted to do was play music,
mm-hmm.
that is literally all that I wanted to do. And now that we're able to do it every day, minus off days, there's days where I'm just like, I fucking don't want to go on stage right now. This is literally the last thing I want to do today.
Yep.
And it's just weird to think that at one point, I guess you just don't think about how it's more like other jobs than you, I guess, realize or think about when you're younger, and that's all you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just interesting.
Yeah, I feel that some days, like especially when you're doing the headliners, like you have to do you actually have a schedule aside from playing.
Yeah,
you have to do your meet and greet, signing, all that stuff.
And it's so much harder. Last time I was talking to George and Shane, we were talking about how you go to all these places and travel, and everyone just thinks that you get to go everywhere and visit all these places and you have all this free time to do whatever you want. And it's never like that ever. It's like, oh, I'm in Australia, but I can't go to the beach. Mm-hmm. I have to just stay here. Sometimes we get lucky and are able to go down to the beach and do whatever, but it's few and far between, I think.
Yeah, I think last time we were in Australia, we had no days off or 1 day off or something, and we didn't really get to do anything. Mm-hmm. And plus, I didn't have a suitcase of anything that I had. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was just a great trip. But yeah.
So for anyone listening or watching, last time we were in Australia, we got to Australia and Ryan's suitcase never showed up.
Yeah, we got to Australia, but the clothes didn't.
Yeah, everyone else's clothes got there, but yours. Mm-hmm. So the whole trip, I think you got your bag on the last day.
Yeah, thankfully, because if they sent it to Australia and we went back, and we were going right into another tour the day after. So it would have been like a cat and mouse game trying to keep up with it.
Yeah,
for another month. On top of just not having clothes, I just had to keep buying clothes. So frustrating.
How many pairs of clothes did you buy?
I think I only ended up buying 3 or 4 sets of clothes, 1 pair of jeans and show clothes, and then whatever else.
Yeah,
just to make it last.
That's all you really need.
Yeah. Plus we did that signing and got some shirts and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. It wasn't too bad, but it was just more so frustrating to deal with the situation than not having it.
Oh, I remember. Mm-hmm. I remember many days of you on the phone screaming at somebody.
Yeah. Somebody at the airports.
Yeah. It always seems like people that are the worst with other people are in customer service positions.
For sure.
And I don't know how that works.
Maybe it's when you start doing customer service work, you're all peppy and everything. And then after a certain amount of time dealing with shitty people on the phone, you just get beat down to this bitter asshole.
You just become jaded.
Yeah.
I was a telemarketer for a little while.
Yeah, look at you now.
I just don't like talking on the phone, really.
Yeah.
But
Nobody does that anymore.
what?
Talk on the phone.
No, they don't. Everyone just texts, or they do speech to text, which is.
Oh, that drives me crazy. I hate seeing people do that.
But no one does. No one talks on the phone anymore, unless you're fucking getting scam calls.
Yeah. That's all it is anymore.
I read an article actually, maybe a couple days ago, that said that in 2019, half of every phone call will be scam calls.
How? How is there no like filtering system for that shit yet?
I thought that it would be, I guess, the government's job to step in and go, okay, this shit's got to stop. These calls are coming from somewhere, from some place in particular, because it's all, I mean, it all feels like a call center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're in the United States, so maybe that's part of it, but it's just so frustrating. I get fucking 6 phone calls a day, and it's always just, I'm calling about your warranty, sir. I don't have a warranty for anything. I don't know.
Yep. I just get these like stupid like lottery calls. Like you've won a cruise to Jamaica or something, whatever. Or like you won a brand new BMW. How? When have I ever entered to join these contests or anything?
They want your money.
Yeah.
It's the new Nigerian prince scam.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I got those emails a few times before.
Me too. I always love seeing when people will have the balls to respond back to those people and play along, and just waste as much time of theirs as possible, and the people get so mad.
Oh, yeah.
I would just be worried about doing something like that, because I wouldn't want someone like that to find out where I live and then come to my house with a machete and kill me. Because those people are ruthless, I think.
Pirates.
Yeah. Somalian pirates.
Yeah, right. Just at this age, though. I'm chill at this age.
Not get any older.
Yeah. 27's pretty tight. I don't mind it.
That's a dangerous year.
What, the whole
27
conspiracy?
club. Yeah. I was actually a little nervous in my 27s because I was just paranoid that I was going to wind up like all these other people.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody who doesn't know, the 27 Club is, I guess there's a group of actors and musicians that have all died under mysterious circumstances. And I think a lot of it is just drug overdose. And I don't do drugs, so I guess I don't really have any reason to be worried, but I was just worried that it was going to be some sort of weird, like I'm going to die in a car accident, or I don't know, fall in front of a moving bus.
Some scary shit.
I don't know. But so once I passed 27, I was like, cool, now I just need to make it to 30. Now I'm at 30, and now I don't really have anything to look forward to now. It's all downhill.
Yep.
But so you got a couple years to look to kind of pass.
I don't want to be 30.
Why not?
I don't know. That's 3 years away.
Yeah, but what's bad about being 30?
You're not in your 20s anymore.
Yeah, but so what?
That's it.
That doesn't mean
I got nothing for 30.
Come on.
I'm just giving you shit.
I like being 30. I still feel 20, so maybe 21 or 22.
It's just a number. So what do you think, Rick?
About what?
AI.
Oh, God.
We were talking about watching that Elon Musk and Joe Rogan interview earlier.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? What's up with Elon?
I don't know, man. To me, watching him and the way he talks, I'm sure that he's a normal dude. I'm sure that he's just eccentric.
Mm-hmm.
But I think watching him interact and talk and think about things, he kind of seemed like an alien, or like a robot, or I don't know. It just seemed so weird.
He is definitely an eccentric for sure.
Yeah, which isn't bad. I mean, I feel like anybody who's if you looked at like Nikola Tesla, you know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
If you looked at him, talked to him, I'm sure that he would probably be the same way.
Oh, for sure.
Anybody in that kind of field at that level is just
they're just like a superior intelligence. It's like,
Yeah.
like to me, like I was actually surprised when I watched Joe Rogan like interview him, because he like actually kept up with him, like constantly asking questions that were like as intelligent as his responses.
Yeah.
But like watching Elon Musk, it was like computer generated responses, like his eyes just like bouncing around and just like, what is going on? And yeah, he's an unusual human.
Yeah.
A
pseudo human.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of good ideas, and I feel like if anyone were to be the one to kind of change the world, it's probably him.
For sure.
So I actually just read a thing about SpaceX just getting their first private party, I guess, that they're going to send to the moon and back.
What does that mean?
A private launch. It's like they're trying to, I guess, commercialize space flight.
Huh.
So I guess there's some billionaire, I think in Japan or China, I can't remember his name, but he paid however much money, and I guess in 3 or 4 years, SpaceX is sending him to the moon. It's going to circle the moon and come back to Earth.
Wow.
Just as a private trip.
So they want to be able to like eventually make a profit out of tourists
yeah,
to the moon and whatever else. I'd be down with that.
yeah.
I would take that trip. Take a lot of medication for me to get on that ship, but
I was going to say, it's hard for you to fly, so I can't imagine how it would be to get in a spaceship and just leave the planet.
yeah, it would be really difficult. But I feel like once I got up there, I'd be all right.
Yeah. Floating around.
Yeah, just chilling.
Just in the weightless vacuum of space.
Yeah, until like one time that you're just on the tour and like an asteroid field goes by and shreds you apart. Space is just the unknown. It's terrifying. It's like the ocean.
Yeah. I was reading something about how I guess we have a bunch of shit in our solar system, a bunch of just garbage.
Like debris.
Yeah. And I guess that is part of what makes space travel hard, is because someone has to go out there and figure out how to clean up all this shit so that it's actually safe for us to fly up there, because right now everyone kind of has to weave through all these asteroids and all this metal bullshit that's just up there from us. So, and I mean, maybe not just from us. Who knows?
Are you referring to us as this country or the world?
The world.
Yeah, because everybody's got satellites and shit up there that are just destroyed. And yeah, I think it would be sick though to be able to commercially go up and down, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it would be great to be able to just go stay on a resort on the moon or on Mars or somewhere else. You know, it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Just imagine staying in a place like one of Saturn's moons or something, and
Unreal.
you wake up and you just see the rings of Saturn in the distance.
Like those like Finnish igloos. Like you ever see those like Finland igloo resort things?
Yep.
And you watch the aurora.
Yeah.
But you see that on a different planet. Be unreal.
That would be pretty
so sick.
I'm surprised that that's not a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it is, and we just don't know.
Maybe once we unlock those stargates, we'll make that a real thing.
Yeah.
It'll be easier to transport supplies to build.
Or maybe the stargates are already there.
Yeah, but they're not letting us use them.
Well, not yet.
That billionaire's got to buy one.
Yeah. I wonder if Elon Musk has one.
I don't know. Maybe that's what he's trying to get to. Trying to get to the other side.
Maybe he's already been to the other side, and that's why he is the way that he is.
That's also true.
What if they gave him, whoever on the other side gave him super intelligence?
Could be.
Think about that.
The dude who starts PayPal is traveling to Mars.
I read somewhere about something about the first, I guess, the first spaceship that we sent up used less computer power than what we have in our phones now.
Weird.
So
that's so strange to me, because isn't it like mostly like autopilot systems that launch it?
I think so.
Was that on board, like on the rocket itself?
I'm not sure.
Oh. That's very interesting.
Weird.
So like what would happen if you use something stronger? Couldn't you just use like the processing power of something like say a computer and then just make a super rocket? Like have this like interface that's just way more intelligent than whatever they were currently using.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I mean, like that's a theory from somebody who knows nothing about it. So, I mean.
Well, I think with the power that we have now, or the ability that we have now, that's how we're sending crafts to Pluto and shit to search for other beings and putting rovers on planets and shit. I think that's where all that power is going to now.
Mm-hmm.
But it just makes you wonder where it's all going to go. I mean,
where the future is now. For space exploration, I couldn't even take a guess. It's like just so infinite. Like, I mean, I get that they're like focusing all their energy on like going to Mars and everything, but what if they didn't? Like, what if they just wanted to see how far they could go, or see what's in a different direction rather than heading towards the planets? Like, if they went like towards a different constellation or something, I don't know. Like, it feels like it's all focused in one general area rather than like if you look at it like in a pie, it's like they're in this section and then like what's all this peripheral?
Empty space because they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Or they don't have the power to do it, or I think that if they were to figure out a way to go to a black hole and go through a black hole, I feel like that would probably answer a lot of questions that we have. But going through a black hole is the same thing as going all the way to the bottom of the ocean. It's just not possible.
Mm-hmm. It'll just crush you.
Yeah, at least with what technology we have now. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's going to be like, 20 years from now or even 10 years from now, because it seems like technology just gets exponentially more crazy.
Yeah. So. Didn't they probe a black hole recently that they found like the characteristics of the inside of one? Didn't we see that somewhere?
Maybe.
Or they like put light through it or some sort of ray that like showed some weird data inside the black hole.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to look that up because I feel like I remember seeing something about that, but I don't remember reading anything.
I couldn't tell you. It was long time ago.
Oh, so this was
like probably like a year or two.
Oh, okay. So where you already have the black hole mapped out, and we're well beyond that point.
Probably.
Okay.
I don't keep up with really pretty much anything.
Well,
it's like, oh, the story's cool. Oh, that's it.
So what, are you gonna get it or no?
The iPhone?
Yeah.
I'm torn on it because it's like it's a little bit more than I really want to spend a month for a phone.
Yeah. And
it's like the same size screen and everything. So, I mean, it's cool that it's like the X. They're all the X models now, and it has the upgraded chips and everything, so it's faster. But what do I really need it for? I have a Plus phone and plenty of space on it. It's fine. Does the job.
I guess if it works, then
I got computers and everything. If I want to watch a movie, and I have a camera. I don't need all that crazy shit right now. I'll wait till it price drops a little bit, maybe.
And then upgrade?
Yeah.
Or you just wait till the next one, because I think the next one's going to be... This one is the S.
Yeah, the S. That's like the in-between, basically. Yeah.
So, maybe the next one will be some crazy shit.
Maybe. It'll probably just be an upgraded chip.
It'll probably be something that everybody else has already done, but then they'll put it out and say, this is the next biggest thing, and everyone's like, yeah, it is, but it's already been out.
They'll make it waterproof.
Yeah, something like that, where every other phone was waterproof, and then finally, and everyone's like, oh, waterproof phone, what? Like, yeah, there's been waterproof phones for a couple years now.
They're gonna put the headphone jack back on.
Dude, I hope so.
That's the only thing I wish would come back. I hate the one input.
The dongle.
Yep. The same with the computers. I hate the fact that they got rid of everything on it. Like, I just bought a Windows computer and it has like 10 inputs on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It has 3 USBs, a USB-C, Thunderbolt, HDMI.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, I guess the idea behind getting rid of everything was to streamline the process.
Streamlined by adding more cables to your dongle.
I think Apple's under the assumption that everybody that uses an Apple computer is using it to charge their phone or using it to...
And that's it?
I guess. Why else would they get rid of everything?
Let me buy a computer to charge my phone for $3,000. Get out of here, Apple.
Well,
clowns.
What else would the thought process have been? Just because it's a faster port?
I really honestly have no idea, because they advertise it for like video and photo editing mostly because of the Retina display and all that nonsense on it. But then they get rid of all the attachments, like an SD card reader for the photographers and video, and HDMI or mini display port, like for an external monitor. Like what the hell? Why make me buy a hub to put all this extra shit on?
Because people will.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
And
people just continue to pay money for it.
I wasn't having it. I switched to the dark side.
And now that you're there, how do you feel?
I love it.
Yeah.
There's just some quirky stuff about the system that I'm kind of, I guess I just gotta like configure. Yeah, because there's a lot of settings that are kind of weird when you get it like from just like out of the box. There's a lot of stuff I had to change already, which is kind of, I hate doing, but
yeah,
whatever. Once it's done, it'll be fine. Yeah. I'm not there yet. I'm not used to the Windows OS yet.
Well,
but it's sick for gaming and all that shit. It looks real good.
I'm sure it does. I mean, that's what you use it for probably 50% of the time. So
pretty much.
That was
the thing is, like, I got it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to use it to stream and I'm going to play my Xbox. And I do everything on it now, except like recording music. Like I play, like I don't even touch my Xbox half the time now.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Are you going to sell it?
No, because I have like all my games on there, and there's still games that I could only play on there.
Okay.
So it's nice to have, and I'll probably still take it on tour.
What, the Xbox? Oh yeah, I forgot that you had the mobile setup.
Yeah. So I'll have both, and probably just throw the Xbox in the bus so everyone can play it or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the whole babysitter antics I was telling you about?
Yes, but the world may not.
Yeah, I was talking about it on my stream a little bit, but okay.
Shit. Okay.
So basically, I had this babysitter for like in my younger years, obviously, and I probably haven't talked to her like aside from that like 8 years ago. It was the last time I talked to her, and out of the blue, she messages me on Facebook or whatever, and just like starts sending me the most random messages, like anywhere from like it started out like normal, like, hey, I'm in your area, we should meet up or whatever. But it didn't stop. It was just message after message after message, like not even like minutes in between, just like seconds. Like, hey, we should meet up. Why are you ignoring me? Like, and I wouldn't read them. I would just see the notification pop up on my phone because I didn't want to open it because then she would know. And it just went by, and like, I was like, okay, fine. Like, it'll stop eventually. And then like, the next day, it just kept going. Like night, like from the end of the night till in the morning, I would wake up and they'd still be going. Jesus and Christ. She'd be doing like the calls, the Facebook calls, the Facebook like video calling, the text, the voice memo shit. And just like, it would be like anywhere from like, I miss you, I want to hang out with you, to like, I'm going to beat your ass. Like sending me videos of her, like messages, like saying that shit. And like, it just went on for like probably 5 days. Like I just let it go. And like, there was like 1 or 2 times I opened it just to like get a brief reading of how it was all going. Like some of the shit I couldn't see. And like I would mark it as unread afterwards, and somehow she would know, and she'd be like, "You're a fucking asshole. I'm gonna beat your ass for reading this." And then like it got real weird. Like after that, she was like, "If you don't answer me, I'm gonna start sending you naked pictures and shit." I'm like, "Please don't, please don't."
Well, how much older is she than you?
I think like 5 years older, maybe.
So she's in her
30s. Yeah, she's got to be, because she was old enough to babysit me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it just kept going and going and going, and I was like kind of like freaked out. Like I thought she like might be on drugs or something, because just like all the highs and lows going on.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I was like, fuck this, I'm done. I blocked her after like 5 days of it, and so like I thought that was the end of it, right?
Oh God.
Couple days goes by, and like this was a couple days ago that I get a call from my aunt, who I'm very close with, and she's at like Salvation Army, and she's walking around and she sees this girl sitting down, just like with a hat on like me and everything, and she's like, I swear I know who this girl is, like just walking by her. And she does another lap and walks past her, and that girl looks up at her and she calls my aunt out by name, and she's like, oh my God. And she was telling my aunt like all this shit, like fucked up shit going on in her life. And my aunt's thinking like, man, she's fucking on drugs. Like same thoughts as me.
Yeah.
She's telling me all this shit. And I'm like, listen, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I just came in contact with her, and she like had this like mind blowing like effect. Like, what? No way. Like she's like gone. And like, I like, luckily, that girl did not bring up my name to her, and vice versa. My aunt didn't bring up her or me to her, because who knows what would have fucking happened. And it like just, I don't even know where to go from that, because like the two coming together like that it's so weird. Like why? Like it's been so much time, and like now she came to me, and then my aunt sees her, and like, what is she doing is the real question.
This is one of those situations where 10 years from now, you guys are married.
No.
You look back and go, remember that time that you were real crazy and acted weird?
Hell no. 10 years from now, she's going to be in like a straight jacket.
God. Does that happen often?
No, never. That's why I was just like so curious as like watching it, just letting it go, because I just wanted to see where it was going. And sure enough, off the deep end.
So you never found out why
she came in contact?
Yeah.
No, because I didn't acknowledge her or anything. I wanted nothing to do with it.
So what happens if she listens to this and then she knows that you...
Yeah. Good luck. I don't care. That was the craziest shit I've ever experienced.
I just want to know what drives people to do that kind of stuff. And maybe it is drugs. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's... I just don't know what... Unless you're...
Some hard times, maybe. I don't know. Like maybe there's just some shit going on.
Yeah.
You never know what their situation is like.
That's true.
But I didn't really honestly want to find out right there, because that was pretty scary for me.
You should have just kissed her.
What?
She just wanted a kiss. That's all.
Probably. Sending me weird photos and shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Crazy bitches, man.
Yo, can't live with them, can't live without them, right?
You can live without them.
Yeah.
The crazy ones.
I'm doing just fine. Ghostbuster. Oh, that sounds sounds like ASMR. Oh my God. It's like a Brillo pad.
Okay, so explain to me your fascination with ASMR, because I was talking about it with Shane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my fascination with it? What do you mean? What was said?
I just said that you had mentioned one time that you watched it and found it relaxing.
Oh, yeah. It may have just been the specific one that I stumbled upon on Twitch. But it was like, this girl had like this crazy mic. So there was like two like top pieces to it on each side. It was, I guess, like a binaural mic or whatever it's called. And then it was like super sensitive. So she would like rub shit against it and like whisper on each side. And it's like each ear. And I just put it on to like see. And I was like, what the fuck? And like a couple minutes goes by and I was just like, just dead. Like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever kind of feeling.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand. Is it supposed to be a relaxing thing?
Yeah. Well, I guess depending on, I mean, I couldn't see it being any other way. And if somebody's whispering and doing shit, unless they're like this is the construction ASMR.
Just fucking building.
You hear a lawnmower in the background. Yeah, but yeah, it was like a yoga or a Zen like type one, like rocks, like rubbing together, and there was like some like weird music in the background, like super low, like when you get a massage, that type of shit.
So yeah, I thought that it might have been something that was kind of an aphrodisiac of some kind.
Just gets you horny.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some like that. I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
I wonder.
But yeah, it was kind of just like rainfall and stuff like that.
So you might as well just listen to rain.
For sure. I mean, it was just like on the homepage. So I was just like, oh, okay. So when you're on the homepage, whatever like the featured video is, it just plays when you go on the page.
Yeah.
So you already hear it when it loads. Yeah. So it's just like, oh, so this is what an ASMR is like.
How often do you stream?
I try to literally as much as I can. Like anytime I play video games.
And it's just random.
Yeah. I mean, because sometimes it's like the way I think of it is when I wake up in the morning, I want to be fed before I do start my stream because it's usually a few hours and I don't want to stop to go eat. And it just depends on like when I feel hungry and whatever. And like when I do my workout and it's got to be in a time where I don't have anything else that I'm going to have to stop for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But see, having a schedule would be easier for you because then you could go, well, I'm hungry at this time.
Yeah.
I work out at this time. Do the stream at this time.
It would. But then I'd have to like plan to wake up at a certain time. And
that's true. You know, and you have the luxury of waking up whenever you want. So why would you not do that?
Exactly. Why would I want to limit myself to a solid 6 hours when I could do 8 to 10 if I needed to?
Some people are like that.
Because I don't also want to be like, oh, I have to go to bed now because I have to get up early.
That's true. Especially if you're streaming, that would sound kind of lame.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, guys, I have to go to bed. My mom said that I have to be in bed by midnight.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Well,
it's kind of defeats the purpose of doing what I want to do on my off time.
That's true.
We just had all summer getting up at 8 a.m.
That's true.
I'm chilling.
That was easy for me though.
Yeah, once you get into it, it's fine. It was weird. It was like super quiet.
That was weird. That gate.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I feel like you're such a mysterious person to people on the internet because you don't really use social media ever, and you just kind of stay back to yourself. So what do you want people to know about you?
Nothing.
You want to keep it that way?
I don't really feel like I am a mysterious person just because of the fact that I don't use social media. Like everything I do I feel like is already out there. Like I show my photography, I play video games.
Yeah.
I skateboard, I play music. I show that I'm like goofy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like my whole self is on the internet, but just because I don't show my day-to-day life, it's like, I don't know.
What does he do?
Yeah. Well, I pretty much told you. I do my workout, I eat, I sleep, I play video games.
Well, I mean, now people know because they watch your stream.
Yeah, I'm just like any other person. I like to be outside. That's like my thing. Like when it's nice out, like I like to go hiking, play basketball, skate, whatever. I'll ride bikes. I don't care. I just like to be active when I can be.
Where do you go hike at?
Wherever. Pennsylvania is filled with trails and waterfalls and whatever else you could think of.
If someone were to bump into you in a trail, where would they be?
What?
I'm asking this in a backwards way so that someone will show up on this trail expecting you to be there on some nice day.
On a specific trail?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say the one that's closest to me, But a general one would be like Francis Slocum State Park.
Okay.
That's a pretty popular spot.
You heard it here. You heard it here first.
Catch me at the park.
Catch them at Francis Slocum State Park on every hot day. People are just going to camp out.
Yeah.
Just hoping that you'll pull in.
The park ranger's going to be like, why are all these people here?
Yeah. Well,
The place is great, though. You could do anything there.
yeah. I like Francis Slocum.
Me too. It's been a minute, though. I should probably go there soon.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to be able to soon because it's going to start getting cold, but
Oh, when it's fall, it's going to look amazing there.
yeah. Sure is.
I'm going to bust the camera back out. It's been a minute.
Yeah. How long has it been?
I mean,
Just since
since
summer?
the beginning of, I barely took any photos over the summer. Honestly, barely did anything over the summer. It was so hot
Well, and it's hard to get away from.
the festival. Yeah. It's a hectic tour for sure.
Yeah.
It is and it's not. Like it is in the sense of just what is going on, but in our schedule, it's like we have a signing and a 30-minute set, and that's it.
Yeah.
We have all this other time to do whatever, but it doesn't feel like that because it's such a hassle to leave, like get an Uber or whatever. You have to like find wherever they pick them up. It could be not even at the festival. It could be down the street from the festival, and which is what, a mile or some shit away. It's just hard, inconvenient.
And inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
I feel like Warped Tour is a little bit harder because there's every venue is like a field. You're just in a barren wasteland, and you're always outside of the cities. So anything that you could want to possibly do, you just have to go somewhere to do it,
Yep.
which sucks.
That's why I love like club tours the most. You're just in the city.
Yeah, you're
everything's
by
right there.
Yeah.
Club tour on a non-headliner is the dream tour. Not saying that headlining's not great, but you just have more free time not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Headlining tours.
It's been a while since we haven't done that. We pretty much headlined all year, aside from in this moment.
Yeah.
In this moment, headliner Warped Tour
Yeah.
and festivals. So it's been a pretty hectic year.
Yeah.
I'm ready to support someone.
I'm also ready to support someone. Well, we're doing that Shiprocked.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Yeah. Supporting Papa Roach.
Papa Roach. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. It'd be
They're
cool.
great.
It will be cool. Maybe I can get someone to make an appearance on this.
Oh, yeah?
There's like 15 bands, so if I could just get one person from another band, that'd be cool.
I bet he'd do it.
What, who, Jacoby? You think?
For sure. He's chill as hell. When we did those Euro festivals, when they were on them 2 years ago or whatever, he was like always out talking to us.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe. I don't even know who else is on Shiprocked.
Bullet.
Oh, okay. I bet some of them would do it.
Maybe.
They're all super nice.
Have to see. Just gotta ask.
You got options.
The worst that they can say is no.
Have a drink over it.
Some
A nice cruise ship bar. Yeah.
Dad's root beer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or some not your father's root beer, I should say. Is that what it is? Not your father's?
Yeah. Yeah, there's all those root beer, Coney Island, whatever.
Yeah. Those are good.
Oh, yeah. Good times last time.
You know what I will say, though, is that I am going to need to get one of those little discs that you put behind your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was so many times where on the last cruise we did, I felt almost like I was just starting to get queasy, but I never really crossed the threshold into having a sour stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So
It'll help.
I'm going to need to get one.
Yeah. There was like one instance where I almost felt that way.
Yeah.
It was one of those rough nights we had.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. I was a little nervous about playing underneath while we were moving because I could really feel it under there.
Yeah, that was kind of trippy because you're indoors and everything, and it was so dark we couldn't even see the people in the crowd, and it was just like what is happening?
Yeah, that was a weird event.
We had to get our sea legs that night for sure.
Yeah, and there was just us in that theater, and there was maybe 50 people.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Super awkward.
Yep.
And what was funny to me about doing the cruise, it was like, it was the first time they did it that year. Mm-hmm. So it was like, they were just picking up steam with like getting credibility and whatever. And like part ways through the trip, I was like, why are there these like old people here, you know? Like they just looked so out of place. And like, I remember talking to like this one super old couple, and they're like, oh, we just got these tickets for super cheap. We didn't know that there was like bands on board, and there was like, apparently there was like sales going on for this cruise that wasn't advertising a show. Mm-hmm. And so it was just like a mix of like the people there for it and the ones that weren't, obviously. Yeah. And it was I don't know, it was fun to have that mix of like the people that would like give that look like, well, what are they doing here? Like, like us, you know?
And we were supposed to be there. That was our cruise.
And then we're the ones looking at them like, what are they doing here?
Yeah, that was weird. I think that was because I think that it didn't sell out all the way. So they were just trying to get rid of the extra tickets, and they just opened it up to general public and for super cheap.
So funny.
All these old people just walking around, and everyone's just tattooed and long hair.
Yeah, all these like Ozzy Osbourne loving type dudes.
Yeah. That was great. That was a good one. This next one's going to be cool.
Yeah. Shiprocked is like top notch.
Yeah.
That's the one. It's cool. It goes to another location as well. Mm-hmm. First one went to the Bahamas, and now this one's Mexico.
Yep.
So that'd be sick. I never did like a Mexican cruise before.
Me neither.
I went to the Bahamas prior.
Oh, really?
To that. Yeah.
To the cruise, you mean?
Mm-hmm. It was like the exact same cruise, honestly. Like same port, and like Atlantis was right there and everything. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Identical.
I guess that's probably a pretty common cruise line.
For sure.
Remember when we got there and Josh was like, we have to go in the back way because there was a bomb threat on you guys or something, or there was a threat on you guys specifically, or whatever. Do you remember that?
On the cruise?
No, it was when we first got to the building where you kind of load onto the ship.
Oh, wow.
You don't remember
like where the security was?
Yeah.
Airport security and shit?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
A bomb threat to us?
Well, I don't know if it was a bomb threat. It was some sort of threat that was called in about us specifically.
Huh.
And so we all just got ushered in real fast and through a back door or something. I don't remember.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't remember that.
It was
happening.
weird.
I remember like being brought in, but I don't remember hearing any reasoning for it.
Yeah, that's why. Is that the Springs?
Is that the Springs?
Some kid in his room is just getting a boner right now. Yeah. I'm not fucking gay, dude.
Oh my God.
Well, I have a gay.
That's his first thought.
I have a gay friend. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Thanks, Bryce.
Where is Bryce?
Where is Bryce? Where is Bryce?
He's been bumming around at home.
Is he?
I think so.
It's about time he got a break.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah. It's good, though.
It is good. Glad for him. He deserves it. He's a good guy. His work is top notch.
He's a good guy. His work's top notch.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. His work is top notch.
He's a good guy.
What is that voice?
I don't know. I can't do it again.
What is that guy?
It sounds like, you ever watch Parks and Rec, the show?
No.
Okay, well, there's a dude on there that has like a morning radio, like AM radio station, and he has that exact same voice. Like, he talks like super quiet. Hi, everybody. This is Ron with the news in the morning at 9. It's like super.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a great character. No, I've never watched that show.
It's great. It's like The Office.
Yeah. No, I knew. I mean, I've seen episodes here and there, but I've never sat and watched an episode.
Yeah.
Just been kind of on.
I really like it. Like the dynamics of all the characters really work well.
Better than The Office? Or is it too different?
If I say yes, will you hate me? Will everybody hate me?
No, because I don't have a...
Okay, I like it better than The Office.
I'm not partial to The Office. It's
Yeah.
I like the show. It's just
I like the show. Honestly, like the actors who like the actual actors in Parks and Rec more than the ones that play in the Office.
okay.
So to me, I guess it's just I don't know. I'm already favored towards that because of how they work and everything. Chris Pratt's so funny, and Aziz.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm terrible with actor names, but like the one that plays like Leslie Knope and Ann Perkins, the two.
The blonde one and
The brunette.
Yeah.
Ann Perkins was in The Office for a minute, but I forget what her character was. It was the one that Jim had to work with for a minute.
Fuck, I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I like all those characters. So.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Fuck yeah.
Check it out.
Fuck yeah.
Check it out.
Are you sick of this? Should we stop?
Whatever. We're just kind of rambling on
Yeah.
about nonsense.
All right. Well, we can we can cut it off.
Okay.
All right. Well,
What's your sign off?
I don't have a sign off. You sign off.
Goodbye and fuck you.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye, everyone.
Peace out.